Previously on Forgotten Gods, the heroes of Arcadia need a rest after their battle with the dragons, so they go back to Preston Adler's house, where they ask a lot of questions and try and find out how to find a relic so they can get home. They also have a lot of questions about Kiorva and Astara, so they decide to go to the museum and try to commune with Kiorva or Astara. Daara manages to talk to Kiorva and is sucked into a strange netherworld. Chaos ensues. We don't know what's going to happen. Find out in this episode.
In the land of dice and fantasy, jump on board, we can guarantee there's a podcast that is so grand, where adventure is always at hand. So step through the portal and roll some dice. Step through the portal, the adventuring portal.
Hello and welcome back to Forgotten Gods, a Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. I am your Dungeon Master, Bradley Ward. Joining me around the table today, in order of vertical leap, is John Frino, Alex Perritt, Adam Armitt,
I can leap 6 inches.
and Lee Omodei.
Oh my god, she'll come down in a minute.
So, I believe the last time we played, Daara had found herself in a space between worlds, asking questions of the goddess of death, while the remainder of you
Freaked the fuck out.
tried to figure out what was going on and potentially get your friend back. We're going to go straight back into that space between worlds, into the cemetery. The last we'd heard, Daara had told Kiorva that they had questions. Kiorva had said, well, we better start at the beginning. So, I feel we should lay down some ground rules here. You're in a nebulous space. My space. This is a world of death. And the longer you stay here, the closer you're going to get. So, I would choose your questions wisely, or prepare for them to be the last thing you ever do. And for the rest of this interaction, every time you ask a question, I'm going to need you to roll a die and take damage.
Holy hell.
Shit.
That's cool.
Whether
While Mallory is drawing dust ruins, trying to from the cantrip and the small amount of magic they've learned, and like walking around
Yeah.
and like just like reading a book as they walk, they're trying to ritually cast detect magic, and they're drawing runes in dust and being like, wait, that's not how it would be, and like just almost like realizing that they've had to be doing this in their life in Wickless, like to get around of this chaotic, constantly changing thing.
Yeah.
Being so unlucky, they've had to almost reshape the world with magic.
Yeah.
And so as they're doing this, they're doing that weird thing where they just start like almost kind of Rain Manning, and they're just muttering things to themselves as they're doing it, and they're like, why are there man, Astara, war, betrayal, Solinar, man, Astara, war, betrayal, Solinar. Those are the words I wrote down.
You hear, just coming from the open graves around you, those words on repeat. Astara, Solinar,
Man, betrayal,
And war.
and war. Those words just circling around and around. So, that's the deal. The longer you stay here, the more you'll suffer. And if you can't hold on to the end of this, then I'm going to have to take you to the other side. Do you understand that?
I nod.
So what do you want to know?
Man, or a star. And then every now and then it's like, fuck, no, that's not how it would be. Someone get me more dust.
I go over and start like ruffling your fur and dust.
Thank you.
We have been led to believe that you murdered Astara years ago and left Arcadia, and that you're a man. What? Could you explain that, please? Please.
I was wondering if you were just going to be a real dick about it. Can you explain that? Yes.
That's so mean.
Can you?
Can I?
Ask me you.
Please.
Will you? No.
I'm going to need you to roll a d6
Okay.
for that.
That's a 5.
How many hit points do you have?
35.
So down to 30.
Yep.
You feel the walls of the room. Those of you back in the museum, you feel the walls shake a little bit, and you notice cracks start to run through the wall up into the roof. Just fine cracks, fine fractures, but you feel the magic reverberating in here. Alright. Yes, I can explain that. And I'm going to give you more than just yes. Okay, because I like you, Daara. I sincerely do. I like all four of you. I don't... You understand I don't want to take you to the other side, right? You gotta work with me here, okay? Because I want to give you as much information as I can without killing you. And if you're not gonna be real targeted in these questions, then it's gonna get difficult. So,
Okay.
You've been taught something your whole life. And can I explain that? Why you've been taught something that's a lie? I would say it's because Stara and myself, we represent a threat to the order of things in Arcadia. What they wanted this religion to be. Okay? What they wanted and what we wanted were different. Okay? So they've told the stories they've had to tell, and I don't know those stories. I haven't been around for them. Okay? But I can assure you anything they've told you that I definitely haven't killed Astara. You saw her. Okay? I'd never hurt her. I hope you can believe that. I don't even know how I would begin. I could hurt her emotionally or mentally. I wouldn't. But physically, kill her? Sweetie, when all of this is gone, all of the universes have collapsed in on themselves, all overlapping and have become an endless nothing, that nothing will be the dance floor on which we spend the rest of our lives spinning around each other. I can't kill her. So anything you've been told that paints us in that light is because we threaten them.
Okay.
Man, war, betrayal.
What did you want for the realm that was so threatening to them?
I'm gonna need you to roll a d10 for that question.
That's a 6.
What are you down to?
24.
We wanted to continue living amongst mortals. Okay? As we used to. We all did. A long time ago. Mortals and the gods, we shared this place together. And then the rest of them decided they wanted to leave. They wanted to leave Nerium and go to Arcadia. And we went with them at first because we were able to go back and forth. We created Arcadia, that was our home, but we came back and forth between as often as we wanted. And when they decided that they were going to shut the gates for good, and that the gods of Nerium never set foot upon that realm again, we said no. Because what was the point of us? What's the point of us, life and death, if we're not going to be there with the people it affects? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we could choose to live in endless paradise. Or we could choose to watch these people be there when they're born and when they die. And we chose that. And that's our choice. We also, the cracks had started long before that. We didn't agree with the way the minor gods were being treated. We didn't like the whole hierarchy of it. So I think our days were numbered there long before they made that decision.
One of my companions, Mallory, contacted Wickless, who told him someone had betrayed us. As in the gods, not us personally, but the gods as a whole.
Sure.
Do you know who it is?
I'm going to ask you to roll a d4 for that one. Because her answer for this one is simple.
3 damage.
It has been a very long time since Daara. You're the first god of Nerium I've spoken to in a very long time. So, no, sweetie, I'm sorry, I don't know.
That's alright.
You, back in the museum, feel the floor begin to warp under your feet. It begins just as a slight bend in the wood, and then it starts to crack and starts to explode upwards, and these wooden boards begin to stick to each other and turn back into trees as you watch grass grow up from the dirt that was once that's underneath this floor, and you feel time in this room shifting backwards and forwards. You watch the boards turn into trees, and the trees rot and fall apart back into floorboards, and the floorboards crack and become dust, and back and forth time is shifting in this room, and you are thrown back and forth.
How's my runes going?
You're able to keep them going. You're having to go from the floor up onto trees,
Below him, minus the little
up on
asterisks on
throwing
the next
ink
page.
onto dust, and be like, I hope this when it turns back into.
Yeah.
And as this happened, the walls start shuddering in and out of existence, and you see every time the walls shudder out of existence, and you see the wild plains that this place used to be before a city stood. You see shadows, tall, featureless humanoid figures with 2 silver hits in what the face should be on the far horizon, and every time the walls shimmer in and out, they get closer.
Do they look like they're gonna attack us?
I think that's a very ominous looking thing.
Yeah.
So maybe, yeah.
Can you guys hit those if they try to attack us?
Zawabashi, can you hit that?
Yeah, did one of you want to go get Father Preston?
I don't know if I want to leave you guys.
Yeah, Sprig, you go get Father Preston.
Go
I'm
get
gonna keep
Father
doing
Preston.
runes. I'm almost in. I'm like hacking now.
I'm in.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you.
Back into the cemetery.
Thank you for talking to me. I still have more questions. I just wanted to say that.
It's okay. Hey. Okay?
No, I'm not. I have felt so alone my whole life. And I have never really known who I belong with.
I'm sorry. She's sorry too, for what it's worth. She would have always made this decision. We stand by what we did, but I think if she'd ever known that, if we'd ever known that someone like you would come along, we probably would have tried to keep a little bit of contact with those gods.
I wish you had. Selfishly. Is Solinar behind this war in Arcadia? I mean, double question. I don't care. But do you know Solinar? Anything about them?
1d4 for the first question.
Yeah. That's a 1.
What do you want now?
20.
20. 1d10 for the second question.
3.
Oh, yes.
The one time I want to roll low.
Silvery Bobs. No.
I'd like to shoot them off. Oh shit! Something's happening. Silver bombs.
That does sound like us.
No, he's so panic.
Yes.
Do I know if Solinar is behind this war? I don't know what war you're talking about because I don't know what's been happening in Arcadia. Do I know Solinar? Yeah. And God, I don't know how to say this. He's a punk bitch. No, I mean, he is powerful in his following. But as a god, I mean, his greatest fear is that everyone will stop believing in him, which is crazy because if you offer something truly relevant to this world, something truly useful, then why would you ever live in fear of that? Because the people who worship you can never stop believing in that thing. Now that's the problem with these monotheistic religions. You know, these singular gods. They don't believe in anything. They don't stand for anything. Do you think I worry about worshippers? Do you think I continue because people believe in death? Because of course they do. It happens every day. And people need someone there at the end with them, and they need comfort when they say goodbye to others. They don't need to know my name. They believe in me. Solinar? He needs people to believe in that name, and he is so afraid. He's so afraid because he's seen others die out. He didn't used to be alone. He started like one of ours. He was part of a pantheon. You know, and then that pantheon waned over time. Where people dropped certain gods, certain names, he took on their domains until eventually he just consumed up all of them. And now here he is, big Solinar. And if the gods of Arcadia have been warring with Solinar, I don't know, that's none of my business. But you mentioned that you mentioned that you've been taught that I killed a Daara and you've been fighting me. I haven't spoken to any of the gods of Arcadia in a millennia, and we've certainly not been fighting them. So if you've been taught that you're fighting some war, well, yeah, Solinar is probably a pretty good place to start. Looking at who is really behind that war, because he does seem like the sort of person cowardly enough to need a war. Go back to the cemetery, or back to the museum.
As I'm there, I start thinking about the room that we're in, where we were. What happened here last time?
Yeah.
When I communed with Wickless.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, Samsa came to attack us and kill you. And I just start whispering.
Who's you?
Sprig. Sorry. Killed Sprig. And I'm like, who sent Samsa? And I just start mumbling that to myself as I'm still.
Who sent Sam's voice echoing? Sprig, what are you doing?
I'm running upstairs to find the two upstairs. Upstairs.
Wait, I got it. I can
You
do
are
it.
running. You run upstairs as it turns briefly into branches. You step on open air a couple of times. Eventually, find yourself in the attic. The attic is solid. In the middle of you see in the room, old, impossibly old man and a baby on the bed.
What? Hey. You! Who are you?
I'm Preston Adler.
God. Has it really been so long?
What? Been about 5 minutes?
Terrible. Who's the baby?
Bittersley.
Is he your baby?
What? No, I'm not sure what's going on. But I'm very afraid.
He winds back in time. You see all the wrinkles fill in completely. His youthful face shrinks. He also becomes a baby. You turn and look at the baby on the bed. It's still the body of a baby, but Bittersley's face on it.
Things are happening and I don't feel right.
Oh
Poor
my.
Biz.
Oh my me.
Oh my man.
I'll try and work it out. Just don't fall off the bed.
I can't move.
I'm gonna go up and grab them in my arms, these two old men babies, and just kind of take them downstairs.
You grab these two babies, Bittersley's elderly face up against you.
Where?
Shh, it's okay, they're there, Bittersley. Trot back down the stairs.
The walls flicker out of existence, and you see one of these tall, 8-foot tall shadow figures right there where the wall
Cast Underway.
is. You cast Underway? Yeah. Amazing. No rolls necessary. You cast Thunderwave. The creature dissipates and the wall comes up solid. And you notice as the walls flicker, that wall where you've cast magic doesn't flicker. It stays a wall present in time.
I cast Mage Hand and have it touch all of the walls. Just go around it.
Zawabashi, are you doing anything?
Yeah, so
Freaking out.
how many are coming towards us that you said were coming out of, was it like 2 or 3 really creepy?
There are 4 in
4 of them. Amazing. I just want to spin my quarterstaff real quick and then like just slam it down and be like, alright, I don't know who kind of invited you here, but this shit is monkey business. Y'all need to fuck off. And I just want to do an intimidation check.
Fantastic. You can do that intimidation check for me.
That is
monkey business.
13.
13.
Yep.
The whatever these things are, seem unaware of your attempt. perhaps even unaware of your presence.
Perhaps even unaware of what a monkey is.
Can I trot into the room at this point?
Yes.
Trot into the room, slide next to you. I'm going to look at them, and I go, holding the baby. Rock-a-bye, baby.
What the fuck is that?
I have 2 babies, and I'm going to cast.
Oh, congratulations, Sprig.
I'm going to cast my cantrip Lullaby on the one of the beings.
What? Sorry, I just. Oh, what makes the target creature become drowsy? Oh, one of the shadow creatures, not the babies.
No. I'm holding the babies, singing them a lullaby, but also casting a lullaby magically at one of the creatures.
Fantastic. You begin singing a lullaby, magically Bittersley joins in. Yeah, oh, goodbye, baby. One of these baby legs explodes out into a full adult leg.
Good. You can hold yourself up now.
Immediately flops
So,
up.
learn how to hop. Come on.
With the casting of magic, you see it's essentially a 2-dimensional shadow figure, but it turns towards you. And the head cocks and the eyes glow a little bit brighter in response to this magic. It doesn't move closer to you, though. We're going to go back to the cemetery.
Yeah?
Kiorba reaches in to... she's not dressed in her robe like the statue. She's in like a 3-piece suit. She reaches into an inside pocket and hands you a handkerchief. You're bleeding a little bit from the corner of your mouth. And you can feel yourself getting exhausted as life is drained out of you from this town. And you notice that sort of nothingness at the edges of the town is closing in. The town is being swallowed up as you stay here. And the earth on which you stand is losing space.
I don't know what to do. Our plan has been to go back to Arcadia and help our friends and try to save them. Is there any way you could help us, or if you would even advise if that's wise?
D6 for that question.
Shit.
6.
What are you at?
I am on 11.
Can I help you? No, not really. I'll be watching. We'll be watching every step of the way. The moment you landed here, we've been watching. But part of our existence on this world is that we don't get to make a lot of contact with it. We get to be here and be amongst it, but we have to stay sort of one little plane of existence away. We're a shadow, we're an outline. Every now and then we can step in for just a little bit. And hey, maybe if there's a moment where we can step in for just a second and help. And we can, but we can't go on this journey with you. I can't take any lives before their time. Is it worth saving people, though? Like I said, I can't take a life before it's time. I'm the goddess of death, and I can't do that. So I don't like it when somebody else does. I think whatever is going on in Arcadia, a lot of lives have been lost before their time. Mortal lives that should have carried on until this whole multiverse burned itself out. And they're lost. Floating around, waiting until I find them. Personally, I think if you can prevent any more of those lives being lost, if you can stop the person responsible, that's a pretty good thing. But you've only got this one life. You're here in the mortal realm now. Things are trying to kill you. It's up to you whether you want to risk the life you want. Or live life to help other people maybe live theirs a bit brighter. That's your choice.
I don't want to feel lost and alone anymore. Now that I know you and Daara are so close. Is there any way I can talk to either of you again? Just to say hi.
I'm gonna need you to roll a d12.
Fuck me. Oh, God.
Is that a 20?
Yeah, mini d20.
I need y'all to know that I have 11 hit points.
Yeah.
Oh, we know. We know.
It's a 1.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Fuck.
Kiova reaches into the other side of her blazer, into the other pocket. She hands you 2 silver pins of 2 flowers, 2 different flowers. She offers them to you, hand outward, single hand outwards, like her statue.
I take her hand over the top and grab the pins.
One time for each pin. Wear them. Hold them close. When you need one of us. One flower is for one of us, one for the other. You can use it to talk. You can use it to come to us. Or to bring one of us to you. It won't be for long. When you need it. Have that chance.
Thank you. What are the flowers?
Yeah, good question.
No, I'm asking Brad.
That's Lee asking.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
asking Brad.
Stop playing with my heart!
I'm just asking the DM what are the
What's the rest
flowers?
of your day look like?
So, what are you playing?
Is
Where'd
it-
you get that
You want
suit?
to go for lunch?
Yeah,
What should we
yeah.
get?
Where'd
Do
you
you
get
like
that
that?
suit?
Do you have any allergies?
Is it a one-time use?
Yes,
Yeah,
one-time use for
Okay.
both of
Yes.
them.
They are 2 different brands of orchids.
Okay.
2 different brands? 2 different species of orchids.
There's the Nike orchid.
Yeah.
There's the Cadbury orchid.
PepsiCo
Adidas.
But you probably need to get somebody a little more au fait with orchid breeds to identify them for you.
Sure.
To find out which one is for which god would require another question.
Because as much as you would know about plants, every plant you've touched with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I dare ask
No.
which one is for which god?
That's a pointless question. Get the hell out of it.
Or is it a pointless question?
Pointless question.
Follow your heart. Follow your
I-
heart, even if it means getting
I
it
think
out of your
I
chest.
could be able to figure out which one it is when you're back.
we could figure it out. It's
Yeah.
fine. Thank you for answering my questions. And just hanging out.
She steps forward, takes hold of your hand, and pulls you into a hug.
I hug her back.
One hand on the back of her hand is ice cold. But you feel warmth, like a shot of brandy rush through your system as she pulls you into this hug. The dark black of her suit obscures your vision as she pulls you in, and as you fall back away from the hug, you are in the museum. The walls stop flickering,
Oh God!
and you are now
Is someone
holding a grown Father Adler
Someone's
in your
like,
arms.
No, I put one of them on a
stuck in
leaning
the
leg.
floorboards. I'm so sick. I'm on 10 hit points.
Are you okay?
I think I'm alright.
I'm gonna just give you a bit of healing.
Father-
Father Adler, can you also give Daara some healing?
Well, yes.
She looks like death.
More so than usual.
Yeah.
Father Adler just with a shaky hand cures wounds on you.
How much is that?
That is 8 hit points of healing.
Thank you.
Was it worth it?
I think so, yes.
Can we talk about it while getting ready to sleep?
Yes, we can.
Can I finish my detect
You
magic?
do. You can do the magic.
Oh no.
I mean, strong holy magic. Yeah, this place is flooded with magic. Necrotic
Thanks.
magic. It's holy magic, necrotic magic. There is strong teleportation into planar magic happening here. It is not completely dissimilar to magic you've felt in Arcadia, but so much stronger. You have never felt magic as concentrated and pure as what you've felt. What you feel in this room detecting this magic.
So,
Where did you go?
let's go home. Let's go back to Preston's and talk about it.
As we're walking back, I'm excitedly telling Zawabashi about the
Can you
the
just
weird
go?
like.
I tell you everything.
Yeah, I tell you all everything. On
I
the way
share
home.
with you my
Drinks.
drinks. Yeah,
And I'm like,
just
there's this cool
exchanging.
fucking world, right? And everything
Uh-huh.
was in like grayscale, and there was the edge of nothingness, and I nearly died because I was asking too many questions. Kyova's so cool.
What an asshole!
No, she's awesome.
She nearly killed you.
Accidentally, I'm sure. Maybe, I don't really know. Downs a bottle.
My favorite is drunk Daara is my favorite.
Drunk Daara's my favorite.
Yeah.
You guys make your way safely back to Father Adler's house. He is still very, very shaken, having watched his whole life play out from birth to death in that moment.
Yeah, it's full.
Do you guys tell me everything on the way too?
What do we have to tell you?
What happened?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course, yeah.
Well,
Babies.
yeah, I don't know what the fuck that whole baby thing was. Like, you just came downstairs with a
just-
baby.
It was like just
Babies.
like a lot of like chronomancy and teleportation, and that was, I don't know. Like, I've hung out with Wickless, and like I'm with Felix all the time, and Felix is one of the strongest gods I like, especially non-major gods that I know.
So there was
But even hanging out with a major god, like
time jumps.
that was some of
and
the scare, like
That's-
that was some of the strongest magic I've ever
insane.
sensed.
Why was that happening while I was in
Unless-
another realm?
It was the same.
I can talk to Captain about it tomorrow and then let you know.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Did you say that she called Solinar a punk bitch?
She did.
That's great.
A punk bitch, and she didn't mean it in a cool way. It was
No, like what a punk bitch.
like an
wow,
asshole. Like
so punk.
what a
that
little
bitch.
bitch. You
Yeah.
know,
Mm,
I love
like a little
we should start
stupid
We
bitch.
should start doing that more.
calling him a punk
Yes.
bitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am no
I
longer
intend to.
calling him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call him a punk bitch
I'm
from
gonna
now
call him
on.
a punk bitch in my set tomorrow.
Okay, well, hold on.
Yes,
Just before.
we should all get tattoos that say punk bitch.
Hey, do you guys want to? Do you guys
what?
want? Hey,
No, isn't it an insult?
Hey.
Why would we get tattoos of an insult?
hey,
It's funny.
do you guys want to perform in my gig?
Yes.
Amazing.
Oh, no,
Come
that's-
with
we-
something prepared.
No, hang on a
With
minute.
Something prepared?
Yeah.
You were saying before, the Solinar may or may not be involved. However, what he really wants most is followers. Now, if Solinar is also at risk of being attacked by whatever the hell this thing is that is attacking Arcadia, do you think that potentially teaming up with Solinar to take down this, if if they're not.
I don't
mean, if we
know.
got solid proof that Solana isn't the one attacking,
Oh, that's true.
Right.
maybe.
So
If
before.
if they're just an impartial asshole
Yeah.
god, then we could maybe.
But if they're as big a punk bitch as we've heard, they probably won't help us.
So I feel like maybe not calling them a punk bitch for now.
No, I think we call him a punk bitch because
think
Kiorva called him a punk bitch, and Kiorva also said that they're probably the kind of punk bitch who would try and start war.
Yes.
Like start.
Yes. And
I-
also, Kiorva said that that Solinar's name carries weight. It's like praying to him if we say his name. So I'm not saying it anymore. He's a punk bitch from now on. The punkiest bitch that ever punked or bitched. I need more of that alcohol, please.
I pass the bottle. I'm just gonna refer to them as S to the Na, and I'm gonna hold off on
S to the nah.
S to the Na.
What about punk to the bitch?
I don't-
Hear me out. That's a good name.
I don't want to cross
No,
this
I don't
off.
mind
What-
punk to
what
the
about-
bitch.
It's farther out of the sphere. What about PB?
Peanut butter.
I do like peanut butter.
Oh, well,
PB.
you can call him peanut butter, and
I'll
we'll
call
call
him-
him a punk bitch.
Punk bitch.
I love you, Zawabashi.
Okay, I just take the bottle slowly back away.
I snuggle up to Mallory. He's so fluffy.
But yeah, seriously,
That's
you guys want to
mostly
perform
dust.
in my gig,
I do. I
Yeah,
will.
great.
I'm agreeing
Drink
to it
beforehand.
now. All right.
but be prepared because I'm excited.
Okay.
You too?
I could do a magic trick.
Yeah, great. Let's just have fun.
Yeah.
Let's make it a fun thing.
I'll saw
You
I'll
can
saw
share words of
Zawabashi in
wisdom.
half.
You
That
can-
won't go wrong.
You can do amazing things. You've got important things to say.
You reckon?
Yes. Didn't that half orc like take down your words yesterday?
The festival.
Or today?
Yeah,
The festival is being held at a pub.
Yeah.
it is.
Do you think
You
they,
seemed
do you
pretty
think
excited by it yesterday. You fainted.
I did.
do you think they sell tea there? I like tea.
I don't know. I'm keen to take you there. It was pretty.
I also
come on,
like.
pretty cool.
I also like good hugs.
Okay.
Do you know who's got a really good hug? Zawabashi.
Zawabashi, come here. I hug him.
I hug you and glare at Sprig.
You are a
for-
great hugger, though.
I'm a pretty great hugger, yeah.
Mm.
I'll admit, I hug you and then also, like, I wrap my tail also around you as, like, extra
Oh.
squeeze.
Right?
It's the long arms. I
He's
think.
got opposable thumbs on his feet, so we can wrap those around you too.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, we're just in a ball.
Can I try to summon a drink to see if maybe there's, like, a sobering...
Don't sober her up. No.
I'm having fun.
Okay,
As-
alright, I won't do that.
As
This
we're
is
going
fun-
along,
fun
I'm just like, it's good that we found this out, but I'm also worried, like, they could just be lying to us and trying to use us.
I don't think she has a reason to lie.
I think that she is far more cosmic and elemental than any of these other ideas. She is death. It makes sense.
I'm with you, Mallory, in that we don't really know who to trust, but
yeah.
if they wanted to kill Daara, they would have.
And I could have been kept dead.
Mm.
I'm still not convinced that it wasn't them that killed you in the first place.
We've got a lot of brainwashing to decode in ourselves anyway. It's all pretty full on. But we'll work on it. I need to go to sleep.
Yeah, it's been a day.
You.
Not our own home world being destroyed day, but
Still
not
pretty-
much better.
We fought dragons. We fought whatever those ghost things were.
I got shat on earlier by a
I
bunch of
talked
birds.
to my dad.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, Kiorva.
Your dad?
Oh, I don't
There
know.
you
I
go.
don't know who my parents are. I'm still hugging Zawabashi.
Can I...
We don't have parents.
Maybe I could.
Father Adler takes Daara by the hand and says, "Would you? Our spare mattress is so comfortable. Would you like to go try it out for?"
Will you tell me a little story?
Yes, I will
Will you do all the voices as
I
well?
will try my best to do all the voices.
Oh, Father Adler! I
Is
hug
Father
him.
Adler good at doing voices?
No.
Roll a performance check. Father Adler.
He's... Oh yeah, okay, I'll roll.
Yeah.
That's a nat 1.
Oh!
Nice.
Father Adler, you can tell he's trying very hard. Like, you can see the veins in his neck start to stand out. He's using every muscle in his body to try it, but it's just his voice that comes out. And then the troll said, give me all your bones.
No, not the bones. They're really important.
They are very
What did they do then?
Well, that's when the little princess said, Mr. Troll. That's it. Mr. Troll.
I imagine
Sounds so pretty.
you know that.
That's it. That's the one.
You know that clip.
Changing the pitch, but not changing a thing. I love that.
You know that clip? It was on some game show, and it's like, oh, so you're a fan of Star Wars, huh? Nothing to do with it. I imagine that's.
Oh, I think Daara likes the story no matter what because she's off her tits.
Yes.
Sprig curls up in a corner and falls asleep.
Zawabashi,
Can I just?
cuddle with me?
I want to summon a drink before all of that happens. Just to see what I get before we go. Oh shit! I dropped it.
Oh,
I'll count
no.
that. That's a 91. I just want to see what I get because I get 3 of these a day and I barely use them.
Cool.
All right, I'll hold on to it.
Can I before I rest? Cause fucking why not? Can I do a wild shape?
Yeah.
To turn into an animal?
Yeah,
This
can I?
is the first time you're going to actually use it to turn into an animal.
Yeah.
While you're drunk.
Yeah. I want to be a little fluffy a little fluffy. And I cast my wild shape and I turn into a caterpillar. A little fluffy caterpillar.
Just a little
and
fluffy.
I'm still like, yay!
All
Yeah,
the little
looks like
legs
he's-
just going...
Yay!
Looks like it's picked up a little lint.
It's very easy to tell the moment you finally fall asleep because it's just a little caterpillar rolling around and then boom. The moment you officially fall asleep, the wild shape ends. You just turn back into Daara. Any of you that are going to sleep at this point can take a long rest. Get
Am
your
I hungover the
HP.
next day?
We're going to roll for that in a moment. You're definitely not going to be the first one awake.
Oh no.
Even though you can trance.
Oh, I
You're
fall asleep.
taking a
No, I
long-
full sleep.
It's no trance. It is proper sleep for the first time. The first person awake is, of course, going to be Mallory. Because the crack of dawn.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
You hear a knock on the front door. It wakes you up, Mallory. Because you hear it as if it's coming right next to you. As you wake up lying on the little, spare rolled-out mattress that they have. And you hear that knock on the door.
Oh, I quickly throw my robe on, go, answer the door.
You sleep in the nude?
Of course.
Yeah, right.
In the fur.
You open the door. There is a mannequin standing there, dressed like Bazelli. On the face is a note stuck to it with a dagger that says, "Lesson number 1: always expect the unexpected."
Oh, okay. Pull the dagger out. I'll probably want this back.
You turn around and you look back at your mattress where you've been sleeping, and it's Bazelli lying there, dressed as a mattress.
How does
He's
one
been
dress?
there the whole time!
He's the master of disguise.